Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Everybody's all right today. Today is Friday, July 29th. Currently it is 74 degrees. Seems a little bit dark in here. It's not sunny right now, it's cloudy. But that's better than blazing heat. It's supposed to cool down some. Anyway, today the high is going to be 80 degrees, and then I think it's like 78 tomorrow. I think it's wet out there right now, so I can't do those bushes when they're wet with an electric, you know, hedge trimmer. If you ever try to do bushes when they're wet, trimming them like that, it just doesn't work. So I hope tomorrow will be nicer because I've got to do that. 100% chance of rain today. Humidity's 87%. Winds at 5 miles per hour and air quality is 71. That's moderate. We had a storm come through yesterday, and a lot of it was raining really hard for a while. So I did a ASMR, a video with no words, and just out in the garage, uh, looking out that way, and rain. It seems like the sound of rain is relaxing, but there was some thunder and stuff, and rumbling, a lot of rumbling and stuff. So I did that video yesterday. So that'll be today's video, ASMR, thunder and rain. And last night I did fix the chicken tenders, breaded chicken tenders, and used some breading mix that I made with some Parmesan cheese, and had Mrs. Dash stuff in it, and garlic powder, and the breading mix I used was an Italian breading mix, so it has Italian seasoning in it. So they were delicious. I realized we still had some slaw mix that we needed to use, so I made some slaw, and I put raisins in it. Had French style green beans. Just had a lot of stuff last night. Cucumbers and tomatoes from the garden. That's just a given when you have them. That will do. There is a bunch of starlings out there fighting over that suet. And I put seed out last night, but they've probably eaten it all already. I don't know how many of them out there. A few minutes ago, it looked like there's about 30. So, yeah, so dinner. Let's see. Let me find dinner here. Well, let me show you. Well, no, I don't want to go back and forth, but here's dinner, and it was fantastic. Chicken tenders were nice and crunchy. That's my homemade honey mustard there. That tomato was great. You see how meaty that tomato is? It doesn't have a bunch of seeds. A lot of them will have big pockets of seeds all the way around it. This one is more meaty. And I think this was a beefsteak tomato. And I really like those. And okay, so tonight I think we're just going to do something easy. We still got 2 of those Totino's pizzas that we got down at Grocery Outlet real cheap, and they're small, they're square like, so you have to use 2 of them, and I'll add some cheese to it, I'm sure, and probably oregano or something. But I think we're just gonna have that and a salad tonight. That won't heat up the kitchen too bad with just the fixing a pizza. It really is the worst hot in here, or the hottest in here, when you have both the oven on and you have a couple eyes going on the stove. That's when even one eye on the stove, it just gets so hot. Okay, and I got a couple pictures here of Kitty. I might play around with one of these and see if I can use it for a thumbnail. She got so excited when I did a harvest video yesterday. Y'all ought to check it out, and Kitty's in it. She gets so excited when I bring the vegetables in. She really does. And she has to inspect them. She has to check them out. She'll chew on the leaves a little bit or something. What is it she likes the leaves of? I was trying to think which one it was she liked. I can't remember which leaf she likes the best. But so I did the I did the short. So check that out with Kitty, inspecting the vegetables, and I took a couple pictures of her, and I sent this one out on Facebook, I believe it was. And this one I said, what was it I had on it? Something like, I had a caption on it of something like, all these are mine, Dad, the rest are yours. She said, like she was saying, these are mine. Okay, you can have what's left. She's on them. So that one's cute. And then I took this one. She's asleep this morning. I checked. I was looking for her. I found her. She's hiding under a chair, all the way back in our room. She likes getting in the corner and hiding underneath stuff, But anyway, here's this other one. That's cute too. But yeah, she's asleep this morning. She's not usually up this time of day. I generally do this, I would say an average of about 10 o'clock in the morning. I sleep till at least 9. I'd like to sleep till 10, but I usually don't. And she's usually asleep. She woke me up 8 o'clock, I guess, and I fell back asleep for a little while. But she had something to eat already, so she was extra hungry yesterday morning, I think. So she ate some, and now she's sleeping. Or I wish she would, be in here with me for morning coffee breaks, but I would never, get her and wake her up or anything and bring her in here. Okay, let's see. So I thought those pictures were cute. Like I said, I might see if one of them will work for today's thumbnail. But she's just the sweetest cat. She just is, and she's super smart. Unbelievably smart. She still does this thing where I prop a door open that closes. It won't stay open. It just, I don't know if it's in a bind or something. It keeps closing. I prop it open with a pair of socks, an old pair of socks that's folded. That you put them together and pull them and make a little thing. I put that underneath there to keep it open, and she gets it. She'll pull it out and she'll carry it down the hall here and put it in the foyer here. And then I have to get it and take it back and put it back. It's all the way back in our bedroom, and just trying to keep the air circulating, But I'll put it back. She'll get it again. And we have never. She's done this hundreds of times, and we have never ever seen her once do it. You get that sock, and I'm like, "Did you take this sock out again?" And she'd be like, I've never seen that sock before. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I've literally tried to catch her. Like when I'll see her going back towards our bedroom, I'm thinking maybe she's going back there to get that sock. And I'll hide over here around the corner here and peek around, because she always brings it down the hall. And I'll peek around. And I don't know if she knows that I'm looking to see if she's going to do it or what. But she never will do it. And we have never seen her one time with that sock. But she has to have it in her mouth. There's no way, unless she knocks it. Now, she could hit it, but I would hear her playing. I really think she pulls it out with her mouth. Pulls the little thing of socks. out with her mouth and carries it in her mouth down the hall. I really do, because you would hear her, I've heard her playing with other stuff, knocking it around. You'd hear her jumping around or something if she was hitting it like a hockey puck. Uh, I think she carries it, in her mouth. So it's crazy. She's just too smart. I mean, really. But she knows that's a fun game for her, But I have to take it back. It's giving me exercise. I guess maybe that's a benefit for me. It gives me exercise because I'll see it in the foyer and I'll take it back there. I'll walk all the way back there and take it back. Okay, let's do today's tidbits, everybody. Yeah, she does all kinds of stuff. She is just so funny. You should see her when there's a bug or some kind of bug got in the house, a little flying thing or something, moth or something. She goes crazy till she gets it. Okay, today's tidbits. Dropping water levels in North Carolina lake kills fish. Now, is this the first one? Yeah, okay. I thought that was a different one. Although North Carolina's Lake Wilson does not provide the region with drinking water, it is a wildlife haven. But the drought has caused the lake's water level to drop, killing hundreds of fish. The lake's water level is currently 6 feet below normal. USGS says most of Wilson County received less than 1/4 of an inch of rainfall last week. Oh, that's terrible. Poor fish. I guess the oxygen level's dropping in it too, or then it's getting warmer if it's lower. A large wildfire spreads across German-Czech border. A large wildfire along the German-Czech border is growing and posing a threat to Saxon, Switzerland National Park on the German side. The fire that started last week seemed to be under control, but began to spread Thursday. Hundreds of firefighters, assisted by 8 helicopters, were battling to douse the flames where 618 acres of forest were burning. And you always hear about wildfires, in the United States, but until recently, you never hear that much about them going on elsewhere, or they just didn't have them really that much. So I don't know if this is something new that's happening to make the news now, or never did before, or what. 13 trillion pounds of ice melt into Greenland due to heat. The images from EU's Copernicus satellites show that northern Greenland reached 59 degrees this month following an intense heat wave. This heat led to the massive melting of nearly 13 trillion pounds from a huge ice sheet between July 15 to 17. Also, the image shows tons of sediment pouring into a fjord, a glacial bay leading into the ocean. Wow, that's a lot. 13 trillion. I can't imagine how much water that would be. Severe weather with hail pummels Estes Park in Colorado. A severe storm rolled across Estes Park, Colorado on Wednesday night. It dumped several inches of ping-pong-sized hail on Estes Park. It stalled traffic on East Elkhorn Avenue. Plows had to clean up piles of hail Thursday morning to clear the roads. Friday will be cloudy with scattered storms and highs in the low 80s. Man, that's a lot of hail to have to use, something to get it up. Like, some kind of tractor or something, or like a snow, plow, I guess. 5.6 million acres lost in the U.S. this year due to wildfires. The National Interagency Fire Center said fires consumed 5.6 million acres nationwide as of Tuesday, about twice the land burned last year. Land losses over 5 million acres had occurred only twice in the last decade, by July 26, 2017 at 5.2 million acres and 2015 at 5.6 million. The ongoing heat wave can continue to the start of more fires. 30 square miles oak fire destroys 135 homes in California. These are just, seem like they're everywhere. Officials said the California forest fire near Yosemite National Park destroyed 135 homes and other structures, prompting evacuations. The Oak Fire in Maricopa County burned over 30 square miles and was 42% contained by Thursday. In search of additional damage, survey teams are traveling through isolated settlements in the Sierra Nevada foothills. Two skyscraper-sized asteroids to pass by Earth this weekend. This weekend, two asteroids the size of skyscrapers will race toward Earth, one making its closest approach on Friday and the second on Saturday. The first asteroid, dubbed 2016-something, will fly by around 7 p.m. ET at an estimated speed of 34,560 miles per hour. On Saturday, a second asteroid named 2013 something will skim past the Earth at 13,153 miles per hour at 7:37 p.m. ET. Okay. Heavy rain floods Las Vegas Strip, affects Caesars Palace. Well, that's something, I bet. The Las Vegas Strip, which is home to some of the most renowned casinos and hotels, got fully inundated after heavy rain on Thursday night. Tim Skismansky, I guess I said that right, the Las Vegas Fire Information Officer, verified that no injuries were reported so far. Water spilled onto the carpets as the ceiling of Caesars Palace was unable to hold back the rain. Wow. Tornadoes with 115 mile per hour winds strikes upstate New York. A tornado with winds of 115 mile per hour hit upstate New York on Thursday. According to NWS, the twister touched down in the town of Java, about 25 miles southwest of Buffalo at 10:40 a.m. and moved 10 miles eastward on the ground for 15 minutes. The tornado downed trees, power lines, and damaged a barn, with a portion of it displaced by about 30 yards. Well, at least nobody was hurt the way it looks. This is some NASA facts. NASA. On July 29, 1958, President Dwight D. Eisenhower established the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. It officially opened for business on October 1, 1958. As NASA loves cartoons, it gave the names Tom and Jerry to two of its satellites. The B-52B is the oldest NASA aircraft. NASA has 9 centers, 7 test and research facilities, and the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. An aspiring astronaut must complete 1,000 hours of flying time before joining NASA. Okay, everybody. I think that's it. Yep. All right, that's it for today's Tidbits, everybody. And that's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope that you'll press that like button. I'll press it, I'm sure. So, also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. All right, everybody, later on, relax. I don't know if you can relax so much when it's thundering and stuff, but part of the time it's just raining. There was just a lot of thunder, not so much the lightning. You could hear like lightning. That I didn't really see any lightning because I wasn't getting out in it. I was looking from the garage. But it just thundered and rumbled over and over. It was pretty wild. So check that out today. And I guess that's it for now. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on. God bless.